This is probably one of the easiest customs you're ever gonna see. I've been doing a lot of head swaps lately. I was about to sell this figure. The guy actually bought the lot. I had 4 figures he bought for me, and then as soon as he paid me, I bought the shipping label. He's like, you know what, bro? I don't want to do this anymore. It sucked. It sucks on that end, but it's pretty dope because I got to keep this figure and actually do a custom I've been seeing on. I saw it on Facebook and Instagram a couple times. This is the mezco head and mezco hands on that Dark Knight Returns Superman body, and I gotta say I really like it. I think it looks like the animated series Superman. He's more ripped, of course, because this is like that very stylized from Dark Knight Returns. And animated series was like blocky and smooth. It's like a bulky buff animated series Superman. I just gotta paint these trunks. In the cartoon, his trunks were like, they're like I don't want to say a violet. They're like it's like a dark, deep red, kind of scarlet looking color. Like their trunks are crazy on there, but I got to repaint the trunks, and I think that's it. I think this looks really good. Everything was straight pop and swap. For the head, this is all I did. This is a technique I love to do. This is some Home Depot tubing. I'm not sure the size, but if you know, please leave it in the comments. This Home Depot tubing fits perfectly over mafex neck peg joints, so I like to use that, especially in these type of situations. I don't want to take this rubber out of here because I still might want to use this for my mezco. But that fits the hole pretty well, and like I said, I don't want to glue it, so I just put blue tack in there, and now it just pops straight on, and I don't have to worry about it being too high or too low because I can adjust it on the fly. And he's still, well, I got to adjust it now because this peg went down too far. But as long as this peg is up high enough on here, because you still want to get the reins to look back. That's what this is for. This is just to support the head, but you don't want to block the articulation. So as long as that's sitting up high enough, or about right there should be good, you'll still be able to look up. And somebody was telling me to swap the mezco neck over because I put this on my Instagram first. I don't want to do that. I like this neck. I don't think the neck is bothersome. My only issue is the skin tones. You probably can't see it on camera, but the skin tones are different colors. The skin tones are different colors, like barely. Like the mezco just has more paint on it than the mafex. That's the only thing different. You can see it in the pegs too. I might put like a brown wash on the pegs and the neck just to make it like match, but I might not. I don't know. I like this the way it is. Articulation remains the same. He can look all the way up. He can look down. All the way around. These mezco hands pop right over the mafex pegs too. So there's really no modding to be done here. And I could pop on everything that was on here previously. So it's like not, I didn't like ruin the figure. This is the mafex hand. See, it just pops right back on. And the only reason I swapped them too is because look at this. There's nothing wrong with these hands. They're just very, very cartoony. Like they're huge. And I think this head looks so good on this body. Like, look at that. It's just great. Shout out to the people who did it first. I don't really know who did it on Facebook first. There is a guy on Instagram. I can't remember his name, but somebody tagged him on my post. They like to do that over there. But these hands just look mad cartoony, especially with this head. So I think the mezco hands look great on there. Really easy swap. So you see I just plugged it in. No heat, no Dremel, no nothing. And you got yourself a Brolic buff-ass Superman. I like this. This is probably the easiest custom I've ever done. And some people are going to say it's not a custom, it's just a head swap. That's fine. If you feel like that, that's fine. To me, this is a custom. This is a whole custom right now. Like it doesn't matter what you do to these figures. If you're swapping, if you're popping, if you're putting washes, anything you do to make a figure not stock is custom. Doesn't matter what people say or how they perceive it. That's just what the truth of the matter is. I really like this though. It looks good. The only thing I might do, honestly, is swap the cape. This cape is cool. It's not bad. It doesn't sit like on the body how I want. Like you see, it's like hovering back here. And damn, you can really see the difference in the neck color right there. I'm still not going to paint it though, because I'm not doing all of that. I'm not about to go through all of that just to have the neck be like a little bit darker of a shade. But this guy looks great. Just put him in a flight pose really quick. If you want to do this, I suggest you do it. If you don't have the figures, don't spend like $200 getting 2 figures just to put the head on one. The mezco Superman is one of my favorite Superman figures, but this one is right there next to him. This mafex Superman, like, look at that. He just looks like great. He looks heroic. He looks buff. He looks like he's going to save every single person he ever sees. So I like that. That's great, actually. That's going to be the thumbnail right there. That's fire. That is fire. Look at that. And the one thing too, the one thing that inspired me to do this swap is I don't like this head. I don't like that big ass like curl bang right there. I don't like it. It just looks silly to me. I know it's stylized because it's from the comic book, but it just wasn't working for me. So this one looks a lot better, more manageable. But let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.